Hello and welcome to the quarterfinal round of the Retro Gaming Weekly World Cup 2026. My name is Jack Hebron, and in the first match of the quarterfinals, England takes on Germany in a repeat of the '66 World Cup final. Will England pull it off? Let's find out. Alright, we're going to make it a hot one for this quarterfinal. Alright, let's get started. Germany is going to start with the ball. Jürgen Klinsmann has been doing a great job for the Germans, as has Bierhoff. Let's see what they can do today against the might of Wright, Sheringham, and Gascoigne. Today, Iltz has the ball. Dekes around the English player. Lassou gets it off of him, passes it forward. Beckham to Ian Wright. All the way up to Teddy Sheringham. Takes the shot. Kopke makes the save. Kohler scoops it up with his foot to boot it back out. It goes off of Iltz to Sol Campbell. Gascoigne takes the shot. Kopke makes the save. 5 minutes in, it's still 0-0. Downfield, Klinsmann gets the ball and steals it away. Passes it over to Babel. Beckham has it. He's going to stand still for a moment. Kicks it over. Bierhoff does a great job of trying to get the ball, but Campbell is able to get it over to Gascoigne, who's going to pass it to Wright. It's going to run it in. Takes the shot just over the crossbar. Kopke comes out for the goal kick. Kopke gets ready, takes the goal kick. There it is. Ince gets it. Passes it to Gascoigne. Passes it to Wright, but Sammer is able to read the telegraph pass. Play breaks up. David Seaman gets the ball. Ball comes downfield. Sheringham is able to collect it, passes it out to Beckham, who passes it out to Ian Wright. Takes the shot in the goal. 1-0 England. "18 minutes. Wright scores the first goal. Perfect ball out to Beckham, who passes it to Wright. Just dekes around the German defense, flicks it in there nice and low, the way it should be. Alright, Germany starts with the ball again. Sheringham does a great sliding tackle, but Helmer gets his foot back on the ball. Campbell gets it away from Helmer. Gets it to Gascoigne. Sheringham gets it. Runs it in there. Fires. Off the crossbar. England has 3 shots on target. Germany has 1. Wright tries. Almost has a goal. Goes just wide of the net. Cupcake brings it after the goal kick. That was really close by right, too. Could have had our second goal of the game right there. Cupcake. Muller gets it to Hassler. Hassler begins the run, but Southgate is able to break up the play. Somehow turns it back over to Muller. Adams does a fantastic job of getting his foot on the ball. Down the field. Go. Southgate gets it. Passes it forward. Turns it over to Sammer. The long ball. Ian Wright drops back. Southgate is able to break up the play, but Klinsmann gets the ball back for the Germans. Sue gets it. Southgate. Wright passes it out to Beckham. Homer is able to read the telegraph play within the 18. Gets it over to Hassler. Klinsmann gets it, passes it to Muller, and the play goes back towards the English side. Adams breaks up the play. Adams again, making great stops here. Southgate runs it out for a corner. 38 minutes gone, it's England 1, Germany 0. Ziyech gets his foot on it. Seaman makes the close save. Tosses it out. Gets it to Sheringham. Passes back to Adams. Passes it out to Beckham. Ian Wright has it. Gascoigne has it. Ziyech gets it off of him. Seaman is going to collect the ball right up. Take a second. Boots it downfield. We're at injury time. We're heading to the locker rooms in a few. Passes it over to Beckham. Passes the long ball in. Homer gets his foot on it. Muller gets it. Passes it back up. Tony Adams is able to read the telegraph pass. Gascoigne boots it into the German 18. Babel does a great job of collecting it. Wright makes a play for it, but Babel definitely gets his foot on it. Bierhoff passes to Muller. Ince fires his foot in there, does a great sliding tackle. Gets all the ball, play continues. Sheringham takes the shot. It's in the net. It is injury time, and Sheringham has scored, making it 2-0 before the half for England. Sheringham collapses with joy. Let's watch this play. Ince runs in there, does a great sliding tackle, gets all the ball, passes it up to Sheringham, who's just offside, flicks it in there, flicks it in the opposite side of the goal. Germany will start with the ball. That's the end of the half. The players come off to go to the locker rooms. Let's take a look at the match statistics. 2 goals, 8 attempts on goal, 5 shots on target for England, 3 shots on target and 1 corner with 3 attempts on goal for the Germans, no goals for them. Alright, let's see how they do here. Okay, England will start with the ball. Sheringham passes it to Wright, who boots it downfield. Kopke makes the save. 6 shots on target for England, 3 for Germany. Kopke gets ready with the goal kick. Well, not the goal kick, but the kick to clear his lines. Wright boots it back in. Long ball. I have a feeling this is what the English are going to do for the rest of this match, because this is kind of their style of play. They just kind of get it downfield as fast as possible. Not even in the Dutch total football sense, just, down there. Adams makes the short pass. Kohler is able to read that just perfectly. Lassou gets it, but Ziyech gets the turnover. Seaman with the ball. Kind of kick it downfield. Long ball. There it is. Clears the 50. Sheringham gets it. Passes it up to Ince. It's gonna get it stolen by Muller, but Ince gets it back. Right, it's literally right on Wright's foot as he crosses over to offside. It's perfect timing by them. It wouldn't surprise me because Ian Wright would understand the offside trap better than anybody on the English team, considering he was part of the George Graham Arsenal squad, I believe, at the time. Then Arsene Wenger came in. But George Graham, being the Arsenal manager, would be 1-0 to the Arsenal most weekends. They were so defensively minded. I mean, Sir Alex Ferguson's Manchester United was, like a true offensive team. They weren't quite Dutch total football, but they were close. Could just score from everywhere. Beckham just, doing the long balls. Babel comes out for the Germans as Kopke gets ready to make the free kick. Scholl comes in. Wright had a good chance. I think Kopke got his hand on it and tipped it. Nah, that can't be because it wouldn't be a goal kick then. Wright still had a pretty good chance at it, so can't really fault him. I mean, England's up 2-0 and looking like they're heading to the semis. So, I mean, yeah. This can't go too bad. Seaman makes the save. Kicks it, the long ball. It crosses the 50 to Sheringham, who boots it to Kohler. Sheringham gets it back. Sheringham, who scored just before the whistle blew for injury time, putting England up 2-0. Gaza makes a great try at it. It just goes a little bit wide of the net, but he had it going. Kopke comes out for the goal kick. 67 minutes gone. England 2, Germany 0. Don't mention the war, as John Cleese would say. The 1966 World Cup final, honestly, is like, had all that tied into it and, and more. Was Bobby Moore's winning goal actually goal? It's always been a matter of conjecture amongst people. Even English fans will, some will say, they got pretty lucky. I mean, 66 World Cup, it's not even just the England-Germany final, which I think is the only final of any sort that Franz Beckenbauer appeared in for Germany that he lost. I think that's the actual statistic, is that Franz Beckenbauer appeared in a ton of European and World Cup finals from 1966 to 1976. And I honestly think... No, that's not right. Because they also... Klinsmann is offside. They also lost to the Czechs, I think, in the final of the 76 Euros, if I remember correctly. But even more incredible was North Korea beat Italy in the 66 World Cup final. Like, a dentist scored the winning goal in the North Korea-Italy match. Like, to me, that's just absolutely insane. Kim Il-sung must have been so proud. Gaza takes the shot just wide of the net. 9 shots on target for England, 6 for Germany. I mean, I absolutely love old soccer. Like post-war to the late 90s is like my favorite era of like soccer. I mean, I started watching Premier League in the 2010-11 season, my senior year of high school. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a huge Manchester United fan. And watching them win the Premier League that year was just a nice way to end, in a way, end like my childhood. Like going off to college and everything, and seeing Manchester United win, that was kind of cool. I remember I had my car, and I had a doctor's appointment on like a Friday, and it was taking forever, and I was so annoyed because all I wanted to do was go home and see United beat Newcastle, and I didn't get the chance to. I was showing him, takes another shot, Kopke makes a save, Germany's gonna head out of this World Cup quarter, and that's gonna be okay. Anyway, I missed the game, and it never was quite the same for me again. I mean, I still watch Premier League soccer when I can. I just have other, like, not more important things to do. I mean, Alsatian Productions is one of them. But, you know, I've kind of moved on. I mean, the best I ever saw was 2011 Club World Cup, Barcelona in the final. My mom and I actually both woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning to see that from, I think it was Abu Dhabi? Maybe it was Qatar. I can't remember. It was one of those Middle Eastern countries. And we were just amazed by how Barcelona played, because we'd never actually seen them play. We only really watched the Premier League. And that was just unbelievable. I mean, I remember my mother turned to me and just went, "Why can't Manchester United do that?" And I was like, why can't any English team do what just happened? I mean, it was unbelievable. I mean, it wasn't even just Messi. It was all of them doing stuff. That was just so cool. As Kopke takes the goal kick, this has to be the final touch for this. So let's see. Coming up next is the Ivory Coast versus the United States, and there it is. England 2, Germany 0. So, yeah, that's kind of awesome. Seaman, the goalkeeper, gets the man of the match. 2 goals, 17 attempts on goal, 10 shots on target. And no corners, no fouls for England. And then for the Germans, no goals, but 7 attempts on goal, 7 shots on target, and 1 corner. So, yeah, that's where we're at with that. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Jack Coburn. This has been the first game of the Retro Gaming Weekly World Cup 2026 quarterfinals. Stay tuned for the United States versus the Ivory Coast. And please do like and subscribe, hit that notification bell to be notified about our next video. And we'll see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. This has been a presentation of Alsatian Productions. Yes!